Hello and welcome to Crimes of the Heart Tarot. I'm Miss Vicki, and I'm going to use the tarot to see if we can gain more insight into unsolved mysteries, deaths, and disappearances. Let's get started. Welcome to Crimes of the Heart Tarot. Today I want to do a reading about Hunter Biden's laptop. It came out, I believe it was CBS, came out with some information, I think it was yesterday or the day before, that they had authenticated, I don't know if they personally had authenticated, but they said the information that's on his laptop is the real deal. It hasn't been added to, manipulated. I don't know how they came to that conclusion. I know there was a lot of investigation, but they said it was from a credible source. That all these things that are supposed to be on there, all these derogatory, negative things, are real. That's what they said. They've kind of walked it back. But I started thinking about that and the situation with Joe Biden, his age, his mental abilities, all that. And also, Trump has announced that he will run for president in 2024. The shakeup with the House, where they don't have the majority there. I just want to ask the cards, this occurred to me, are the Democrats going to use Hunter Biden's laptop information, if it does come out, and it may or may not, but would they use this to unseat Joe, who is becoming, and I'm not Democrat or Republican, I'm just using my common sense here. He's been making a lot of strange statements. Physically, he's not looked too good. Is it possible that some of the Democrats would use this, I will call it a scandal about Hunter Biden's laptop, as maybe an excuse for asking Joe to step down so they can put a more viable candidate? And let's face it, Democrats and Republicans both, all they do is think about the elections and how they're going to win and what they're going to do and who's going to be the best candidate. I don't know. I have no idea if Trump will prevail, if there'll be more Republican candidates come forth. I don't want to get into the politics of it, but I wanted to get into the mechanics of it, so to speak. If this comes out, if a lot of negativity comes out connecting Hunter and Joe together, will the Democrats ask him to step down? So I'm using the Cosmo Beings Tarot deck, because these are about politicians. This is political stuff, whether we like it or not, and they're all kind of alien beings in my mind. They don't seem to be like normal people, and they don't seem to actually represent the average person, and that bothers me. I think it bothers a lot of people. All right, we'll lay some cards down. The first card is going to be the basis of this. What's going on? Why is this information coming out now? Is it real? Is it not? And this will be, yes, they will use this as a way to change their candidate for president, though I'm really not sure how that works. I don't think it's going to be Kamala, for a lot of reasons. She has a lot of baggage too. They're going to want somebody strong to stand up to either Trump or whoever wins the Republican nomination. At least that's my feelings. I want to know if this is true. Is this going to be an opportunity for them? So let's just see what the cards say. I don't know one way or the other what's going to happen. They're taking a risk in a way, but then that's what politicians seem to do. And I don't know that they really care anymore what the average person thinks. That's how I feel. Anyway, all right, this is the basis of the situation. All right, Two of Wands. There's a little alien with the world. This is making a decision about two things. Not necessarily two things, but usually just a Two of Wands is two. It's a beginning card about making decisions about the world, and I take that as the election. I think they're thinking about this. They're thinking of how they can be very, very strong. We're talking about the Democrats, because the Republicans have already got Trump as one nominee, and there'll be more. They don't have the laptop. The laptop is a tool that could really hurt the Bidens. All right, on the yes side, we have the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is kind of the beginning of action. It's a young idea, it's a young action. They're thinking about it. I think they're thinking about it. Then we have the Ace of Wands. Here's another beginning card. All right, there's the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is the start of action. And there's the little, I don't know what that is. The ace is kind of floating above with the little butterflies and a little being. But there's the castle off in the distance. This is what they want. This, I believe, signifies the presidency. They're thinking about the election in 2024. And we're talking about the Bidens. All right, the Magician. The Magician has lots of tricks up his sleeve, I want to say. He has all the different things you can do, and I believe politicians have lots of tricks up their sleeves, Republicans and Democrats. I'm not picking sides here. But this question came up, and it's made me very curious. And I try to look beyond just the things people do in one day, what their thoughts are, what their long-term plans are. They've got to be thinking, the Democrats have got to be thinking about the election. They've got tricks. They're pulling out all the stops. They're already planning for the 2024, for the voting and everything. They're already making their plans. This can also be a trickster card. This is a master manipulator, which we know politicians do that. All right, the last card on this side is the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles is about money and the earth and holding on to what you have. They do not want to lose the presidency. They don't want to lose the Senate, I'm sure. And they'd like to have the House back. I mean, that's kind of a no-brainer. They're holding on, and they're going to pull out everything they can think of. So the question is, are they going to use this to maybe depose Joe Biden? They're thinking about it. Whether they can do it remains to be seen, I think. They're taking a risk. This is the no side, the negative side of doing this. The Empress. All right. The Empress card is abundance. There's a little alien there with a little creature. She's pregnant. But this is about abundance. This is about having what you have now. I think they're weighing losing what they have, which I'm not so sure they have a lot with Joe. I mean, he has a lot of negatives now, and I'm not wanting to say anything bad about him, but some of the things he's done and said are, to me, downright scary, and I mean that. They have a lot now. They have the White House. They have power. Okay, so we got, on this side, we've basically gotten that they're thinking about it. They want a new beginning, lots of fire, lots of energy, lots of people involved. This card in particular, the Ace of Wands, this is a new beginning, a business, anything like that. And it shows the castle in the back. This is the White House, even though it's a red castle. This is the White House. This is what they really want. This is what both parties want. And these two cards show they're willing to do just about anything. And I'm talking about both the Republicans and the Democrats. I don't know what's on the laptop. I don't know how it's going to affect Hunter or Joe or the Democrats or the Republicans. But they're willing to do whatever it takes. They're going to make magic, anything, and they want to hold on to what they have. All right, on this side, we have temperance. This is wanting to balance things. So I think what I'm seeing here are there two factions in the Democratic Party, or probably more. Things need to be balanced. They want things to be mixed together to get the results that they want. And they want abundance. They want everything, basically. They want all the good things on both sides. Here we have the Four of Pentacles. They want to hold on to everything they have plus. And this can apply to both parties, but we're talking about the Democratic Party because of Hunter Biden's laptop. All right, the next card is the Two of Pentacles. Here we go again, balancing. These two cards, this is basically money, things of the earth, tangible things, balancing things. They want to balance things. They want things to be the way they want. Temperance, mixing two things together to get the results you want. This is also patience. There's some factors, I get the two factors basically. They want to wait and see what happens. The other ones want some action. Now action. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is a powerful, positive queen. She's very down to earth. This is a money queen. They're concerned about money. Obviously, most parties are. Okay, we have the money cards. We have balancing, temperance, patience, thinking about new things. I think they're seriously thinking about, depending on what comes out, when it comes out, and how it comes out about these things on his laptop, they're considering using that as a reason to ask him to step down. And now, how that works, I don't know what the legalities are. I don't think Kamala Harris will step up. I think in a case where he does step down, I'm not sure what happens. I don't really think they see Kamala as a powerful person, but they might. We do have the Queen of Pentacles. I'm not trying to read anybody's mind because I have no idea what they're going to do. All I'm saying is they're thinking about it. The idea is here. They're doing a lot of thinking. They know they have a couple of years before the election. They want to stay in power. They want things to be balanced. One faction wants balance and to wait. The others want action now. So that's pretty much what we have. I don't know what'll happen. It'll be interesting to see. Maybe nothing. Maybe the status quo will stay just like it is. Anyway, I think I'll end the reading here. It was kind of interesting. I like these little cards. They're funny. Politics are kind of funny when you look at them from a distance. Up close, they're kind of scary. Anyway, I want to thank you for watching and for subscribing and liking. And please watch Amanda on Afterlife Adventures. And we'll see you next time. Bye.